Oh, hi. I was just working on a ski this morning. This week on our product review video, we're going to be covering our cylindrical products, a product that I mentioned last week, but I wanted to show it to you again this week. And then I want to go over some of the things that we have in the catalog, which some places don't take advantage of. First, I'm going to go over the cylindrical products. This is our transverse pelvis. It's 500A. It's for use in the 201B leg, where this attaches across the waistline and you add and subtract the cylinders for length adjustment. The adding and subtracting of all the cylinders is a common feature in all of our cylindrical products. The next one is our spine. These go into the spinal canal, and you can add and subtract, of course. This is 301A. This is our knee, and when you do a procurement where you have proximal femur and distal tibia left, these go in the intermedullary spaces, and you have to use this long piece, but you can add these other pieces for additional length. These pediatric knees are a smaller version of our total knee, and they have a smaller insert for intermedullary fixation, but they all work the same. You add and subtract the pieces, and works out pretty well. Always remember though, if you're going to be taking a whole pelvis, you need the 201B leg, and I'm going to talk about that more later. Coming over to this joint restoration kit, it's 660A. You have two trapezoids, two rectangles, and two squares inside the kit. But inside the kit, you have these extensions. And when you have procured total ankle and you're going to need to reconstruct from the ankle to the toe, these extensions come out of this joint restoration kit. And you have two options. You can have a 45-degree angle on the distal end, and I'll even go so far as to show you if you have a screw blocks on the distal side, you can attach the screw block to the extension, and that's how that works out to reconstruct a total ankle. That's pretty quick. We can do a lot of these different packs. Some are standardized where we have a catalog number, but if there's anything that you see where it would work better for you if it was packaged in a different way, we really like to do things for organizations to make their operation easier. So I'm going to put all this stuff aside and talk about the modularity of our legs. So when I talk about a leg, the hip side is our proximal end, and the ankle side is our distal end. Here we have our, what I call our base model, where you always get the slide design. The length adjustment is always on the side for easy fixation pins. And then what I really love about the way we do it is if you have a preference for fixation in the hip or the ankle, you can mix and match, do both on one side. Some places like screws on the top and screws on the bottom. Some people like removable balls on the top and screws on the bottom, or transverse suture block. And I'm going to show you a couple examples here. So now get your catalog out. If you don't have one, we can email it to you, or if you could give us a call, I'll mail it to you. It looks like this. On this page, we have all of the different options for our lower extremity, our upper extremity, the pieces I just mentioned, the cylindrical products that we make. And in the catalog, you'll see that with different products that we offer, such as the 201A and the 201B, you have two choices which are digitized after the catalog number. The first number signifies the proximal preference, and the second number signifies the distal preference. The 201A is our regular leg that looks like this. the A signifies a non-removable piece on the proximal end. So if you have a 201A with a ball on top, that means the ball is not going to be removable for use in whole pelvis procurement. What you do need if you're doing pelvis sometimes and use our transverse pelvis piece is the 201B. The B signifies that the proximal end is a removable fitment. So always remember that. If you want to be able to plug in the pelvis, then you need the 201B. So the different options that we have here. On the proximal end, we have a non-removable ball. So this would be called a 201A with a number 1 on top. And on this particular one, we have a number 4, which is our extension. So this is 201A 1-4. This one is also a 201A because this ball does not detach. And on the top you have a number 1, which is the ball, and at the bottom you have a number 1 also, which is our standard transverse block that you can have transverse or go AP in this hole or that hole. The third leg I have here is a 201B, and as you can see, you can remove this proximal suture block, and if you needed to attach something to that, you're able to do that. And on the distal end, you have a screw block. So on this particular model, it's a 201B with a number 2 suture block and a number 3 distal block. So this is 201B 2-3. On this final one, we have another 201B with a removable ball. Let's see if you can see that better. And at the distal side, they have suture holes. So this would be called a 201B 1-2. The way we design things, there's a lot of modularity and creativity involved in how it best fits your procurement techniques. We can package things how you wish. We can build whatever you can think of really around our base design, but these are some of the options that we offer in the catalog and every day here at RLM. So that's it for the lower extremities. If there's any question you have about what I just explained, it is a lot to take in. It is explained very nicely in the catalog though. Give us a call, email me. The number is 219-476-7561, and you can email me directly at rmerrill@rlmprosthetics.com. Thank you very much, and have a nice week.